Tonight, we investigate store security tactics aimed at stopping shoplifting. Chris Glorioso found some suspected shoplifters are held in so-called retail jails, hidden behind showroom walls.
I felt so humiliated, I couldn't sleep. My God, I felt so bad.
She is a high school guidance counselor who asked her identity be concealed because she is hopelessly embarrassed. Her shoplifting arrest was dismissed and sealed in court. But Macy's refuses to refund an on-the-spot fine she paid to store security.
What would you like from Macy's now?
An apology.
Back in July, she was shopping for luggage and a bracelet inside the Queens Center Macy's when she noticed the store escalator was disabled. To get to a lower floor, she says she walked to an escalator just outside Macy's in the mall. Technically, she was outside the store boundaries with unpaid merchandise. Security accused her of shoplifting, and she was detained in a private holding cell behind the handbag section. Before police arrived, she was taken to a cash register and told to pay a $500 fine. This is her receipt.
If a store suspects that you're a shoplifter, you can be detained, you can be held, you can be handcuffed.
A Macy's spokeswoman told the I-Team, "We firmly believe there were reasonable grounds to detain and question her with regard to Macy's merchandise that remained in her possession without having been purchased." But defense attorney Lance Fletcher said after seeing video of that broken escalator, the Queens DA dropped the case.
I think Macy's would do the right thing to return the $500 in this case, in every case where they take this money under these kind of circumstances.
When a retailer orders a suspected shoplifter to pay cash out of pocket, it's called a civil demand, and it's more common than you think, but it's not without critics. Some say innocent customers are paying up even though they did nothing wrong just to avoid legal consequences. And sometimes stores send civil demand letters straight to a suspect's home.
It frightens people, and it frightens them into paying whatever they have to pay to make the whole thing go away.
Florida law firm Palmer Riefler and Associates has sent out more than 1 million collection letters a year on behalf of big stores like Home Depot, Walmart, and JCPenney. A recent lawsuit called the firm a letter mill that intimidates customers into paying arbitrary sums of money when retailers have no intention of actually suing them. Palmer Riefler did not respond to the I-Team's request for comment, but those cash demand letters have been upheld in court.
The majority of shoppers and consumers are honest.
Dan Reynolds works for Checkpoint Systems, a firm that helps big retailers battle shoplifting. He says stores aggressively pursue thieves for the benefit of everyone. According to a study by Checkpoint, U.S. households pay an extra $300 a year because merchandise theft inflates prices.
It's a $300 to $400, I guess you can call it a hidden tax. They're paying because shoplifting is ongoing.
That doesn't mean people's due process should be taken away.
Jeffrey Dinowitz chairs the New York State Assembly Consumer Affairs Committee. He agrees stores have a right to sue shoplifters, but he says charging a customer a fine while he or she is being held captive is an overreach, even if there's evidence of theft.
Certainly doesn't mean that any individual should be extorted. No one should have to pay money on the spot because a store has taken them into custody.
We asked Macy's to share any written policies the store has on detaining customers and demanding on-the-spot shoplifting penalties. The retailer did not provide that information, but a spokeswoman did say security is prohibited from using coercion of any kind to recover civil demands. Reporting from the newsroom, Chris Glorioso, News 4 New York.
If you have something you think the News 4 I-Team should look into, give us a call at 1-866-NEWS-244.